Welcome back, guys. Today we are breaking down BTX. That's right, Brooklyn Immunotherapeutics. It's been a wild runner, but is there actually anything behind it? We're going to take a look. Let's do this. So just before we get started here, guys, disclaimer, this is for education purposes only. I'm not advocating you buy or sell anything. This is just teaching you guys how to break down tickers and think for yourselves whether or not this is something you want to get into. If you are managing your own portfolio, or you're looking to manage your own portfolio and you're not sure about what you should buy or sell, go seek out a financial advisor. Don't head to YouTube, don't head to Twitch, don't look for people online. Go to a financial institution, seek out a financial advisor, and get those there. But if you are self-managing, always do your own damn DD, guys. This can be a piece of it, but this can't be the whole thing. I'm not recommending or advocating that you buy or sell this security. That being said, let's take a look. All right, BTX, Brooklyn Immunotherapeutics. What is it? Gene therapy biopharma company. That's what we're looking at here, supposedly, right? This is moving massively. We're talking 100% plus gain. In no time, this thing was an $8 stock. Now it's a $60 stock. It's running up there with the big players like Bristol Myers and Pfizer for stock price. So surely this thing must have a lot to it, right? Not so much. So let's do a quick history lesson on what this stock is and isn't, okay? First things first, you go back a year ago, this stock actually wasn't BTX. It was Buzz Time. So who here remembers going to the pub or to the bar, and you sit down to the bar and they've got one of those trivia panels with a trivia TV that asks a bunch of questions on it? That's what this company was. It was Buzz Time. It was a company that was looking to cash in on bars and pubs. Obviously during lockdown, they plummet, they disappear from existence, and instead they become this company, BTX. Now, Brooklyn Immunotherapeutics, as a biopharma company, guys, it's a very early bio company. And what I mean by that is it's not a company that has an existing pipeline that is, past phase 3, PDUFA, they're selling drugs. We're not there yet, okay? So just understand that this is a bio company in its infancy, and there are some claims and speculation around it as to why the stock price has gone up the way that it has. So we're going to tackle that real quick. This isn't going to be a crazy long video, because really what we need to break down is this a bio company? And if it's not a bio company, why is it running? All right. I'll drop you guys a price target and estimate at the end, so make sure to stick around for that. Let's take a look at, as a bio company, what is BTX? Okay. BTX is a bio company, guys. Like I said, it's recently in inception. It's just getting the ball rolling, okay? They just got an FDA approval, which is a positive catalyst for them to start developing gene therapies for things. So they essentially got the approval from the FDA to start making things to make money, which means currently they have zero revenue as far as their biopharma goes, okay? They have nothing in development or in the pipeline yet. They have things that they want to try, but there's no existing pipeline on the website. And if you guys aren't familiar with that, I cover this in some of the other bio stocks that are out there. And if you ever watch the live stream, I am very, very firm advocate of this. In the event that you want to trade a biopharmaceutical stock, especially ones that do drug development, gene therapies, that kind of thing, the first thing that you want to do is check their pipeline and see how far along things are. Now, typically you have a pre-IND, you got an IND, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and then your PDUFA, BLA stuff afterwards. I don't typically take a look to trade a bio stock until PDUFA, BLA. So we're talking they've already gone through phase 3. This company doesn't even have things in pre-IND. There's nothing here as far as anything in the pharmaceutical interest will go, and it probably won't be there for at least 5 years. So understand that if you're trying to play this on bio and you're really stoked for what this is as a bio company, they currently have nothing out there. So this is alarming, because if there's nothing else going for this stock, the likelihood that it drops an offering at these outrageous prices that it's at of $60, $70 is quite high. So be aware of that, guys. There's nothing currently backing it as far as an imminent pipeline release for this company to generate revenue from their biopharma, okay? There is nothing there, which means that in all likelihood, unless there's some other positive PR driving this, you can expect to see an offering come from the company real quick, which means share dilution, which means a rapid decrease in price. Now, biodegradation is a thing anyway. Biostocks typically degrade over time until they get a positive catalyst and positive revenue. So this company was going to decline in value for a while anyway. At $8, it probably would decline back down to around the dollar level, but here we are at $70. So what is driving this if it's not the pipeline, if it's not an FDA approval? So just since the start of making this video, the stock has already declined $10. Why is this stock running up? Well, it's been listed as another potential GME runner. And the thing with this one, guys, is the volume of shares readily available to this market are extremely low. So when you've got a low float stock like this that has a high short interest, people have been looking for these catalysts. And that's what's happening here, guys. This is a short squeeze play through and through. Now, what does that mean? If you guys haven't checked out past videos around pump and dumps or short squeeze plays done by GME, AMC, there's a ton of content out there for you. But this effectively is another short squeeze. A low float stock has a high short interest. People are piling in, hoping to catch shorts out. Shorts have to cover at a higher price. It drives the stock price further up. That's what we are looking at here, guys. That's what's happened over the past couple of days. People are hopping on the bandwagon. They're trying to buy the ticker up more and more and more. And with the shorts obviously losing out, they will either have to cover or hold long waiting for it to come back down, okay? So that is the current play on this. That's where the hype is on it. That's why people are excited about this. That's also why we're seeing this large movement, because anytime something looks to be the next GME, a lot of the retail trading sector doesn't want to be left out of it. They want to be in on the game. They want to make the gains. And had you been in on this at $8, getting it up to this point, fantastic. It looks like a prime spot. You would have played the short squeeze correctly. You would have taken some great gains on it. But what do I see for this moving forward? If the short squeeze is all this company has and there's no real biopharma play on this, is it really something that's worth holding on to? Do I have a price target on this? What are my thoughts on it? Okay, so I just want to reiterate before I do this last section with my price target, with my analysis on where I see this going. This is not me advocating that you buy or sell. As far as options go, you guys can't take puts on this. As far as getting shorts, there are currently no short shares available, so that's unlikely that you're going to do that. But if you're somebody who's already in it or looking to potentially get in it, this may sway you one way or the other. This is not me trying to influence your financial decision, okay? My personal price target on this, guys, is, like I said, somewhere around the dollar, sub $1 level. There's nothing in the pipeline here. They haven't even advocated what gene therapy that they are actively going to pursue with the FDA. There's no pre-INDs, there's no phase 1, no phase 2, no phase 3. They're at least 5 years out from something hitting the market, in my opinion, with all of that being under consideration, and the fact that we've got a short squeeze happening on this. In the next little while, and I'm not a day trader, I'm not a scalper, but I think over the next 6 months, you're going to see this thing decline back down to sub $1. So, in my opinion, that's my timeline on it. As a swing trader who looks longer, you know, I look in months and quarters instead of days and weeks. I see this thing declining back to sub $1. Now, what it does in the imminent future, who's to say how long the short squeeze may or may not last? Who's to say another short squeeze doesn't present itself and people just move over to it? But where I stand on this, guys, is it's not holding any value as the company that it is. It is simply retail traders flocking in en masse with a potential short squeeze play. I think that it will continue to decline down to that sub $1 level, and down the road, maybe there's a bio play on it, but right now they've got nothing in the pipeline, nothing to look at, nothing to speak to. So BTX is, if you're somebody that buys the short squeeze narrative, if that's the target, that's what we're playing, great. It's a short squeeze play. For those of you that don't buy the short squeeze narrative, it's a pump and dump. I'm just cautioning you guys, in my opinion. I definitely think that this is a pump and dump. It is a short squeeze play. I would not go anywhere near it. I'm not going to go anywhere near it other than this video. So hopefully that's helpful for you. If you guys have watched this far in the video, though, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Are you in BTX? Or were you considering getting in? Does this change your mind? Does this help you have a more informed decision? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And as always, guys, if you have tickers that you want to see me break down, I am more than happy to do that. Let me know what tickers you'd like to see a future video on down in the comments. Have an amazing day, guys, and I will catch you tomorrow, 9 a.m. with my live, and tomorrow afternoon with another recorded video. See you then.